1.9 to 2 mil. So for my gear mods, I have Blast Adapter in the hands. I have Supercharged Neovenom for my head. Escalating Might for your neck socket. For your back, you're going to want to run Absorb Heat, Accelerate Absorb Heat. I have Quantum in here because I was just Quantum. Core Strength for your chest. Leg mod doesn't really matter. Hand mod, you want to run max damage. If you don't have a solar amplifier, you can just run empower channeling instead. And then your foot mod doesn't matter. You just run whatever. We're not doing a melee loadout today, so you won't need dashing combos. So for the artifacts, the ones you see on the screen here are all the ones that work really well with fire. If you are art swapping, you don't have to art swap out. Probably can just only show loadouts with no art swapping. So I'm running for my single target, transformation card, strategist card, and solar amplifier. And this is my might unbuffed on the test server right now. Alright, for your allies, you're going to have Crypto or House of Legends bot. They both do great single target damage. Batman Who Laughs with the finisher support, and Emperor Aquaman. You can use either or depending on your playstyle for summon pets or the reduction on your allies when you use a supercharge. So for our loadout, we're gonna, of course, you're gonna spec your weapon. I'm hand blaster, so I just got the first one in hand blasters. Super speed, we're not using any of these today, but I would want to get speed drain. And for your stats, I have like no skill points on here, so you're gonna spec into super powered, critical attack chance, critical attack damage, and might and power. And from the loadouts left to right, we got amplified heat vision, spontaneous combustion, absorb heat, and snuff out. Robot sidekick and Neovenom boost. If you have a gem spam group, you can sub this in for speed drain, or you can use fireball barrage. It's up to you. Alright, so go over this yet, but amplified heat vision is what's setting up your PI to burn enemies. That's how you get the most damage out of spontaneous combustion. And you're going to absorb heat and into snuff out. I'll show you guys here. First part is always low until the strap procs start hitting. Depth to 1 mil. If you're on live servers and you have max elite gear, you can get closer to 1.6 in content, even almost 2 mil. That's it for the single target. You see, we started off pretty low with a, was it 9.7, hit 1 mil. We dropped down because we had less crits, and then it went right back up when we hit the 40% in the crits to 1 mil, 1.2, 1.2, and then that second to last portion was me just dropping off the damage. So here's the next loadout, this time with running Amulet instead of amplified heat vision. My stats are a little bit lower. So the only difference with running it with Amulet is that you're going to skip Snuff Out. You're going to do just the amplified heat vision, spontaneous combustion, and absorb heat twice, and then you're going to go into Snuff Out. Mainly that's because I don't have a healer here on the test server. If you are running content, you could just not do Snuff Out ever and just have max might the entire time. Right. So fire works really good with Amulet because it has just really long channeled abilities, and they don't use that much power. Go in here and look. Only think the one that uses the most power is going to be Absorb Heat. But yeah, Amplified Heat Vision uses 150, 200, and then it's 300 power cost. And then this is obviously healing you, so you don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to show it to you guys with me using my buff trinket, supercharge, crypto, and supply drop. I'll show you guys how I clip that together. Crypto, Neo Venom, supply drop, buff trinket. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the multi-target DPS loadout for fire now. My gear is absolutely the same, none of the gear mods changed. I'm running Transformation, Strategist card, and Solar Amplifier. I would not run Leona's Amulet with this because the power cost would kill you for certain abilities. For allies, I'm running Superman, Batman Who Laughs, and Emperor Aquaman. And for the loadout, from left to right, it's going to be Amplified Heat Vision, Wildfire, Fire Burst, and Mass Detonation, with Robot Sidekick and Neo Venom. And of course, you can always swap out Robot Sidekick for any other supercharge that you would like. Because this is a multi-target, I would swap it out for Fire Barrage personally. As you guys can see, the parsers are extremely inconsistent, and that's mainly because the cast time for a lot of these abilities is really long. So some parsers will have a mass det, and some parsers will not have a mass det. But you can see the lows that we got was 1.6, and the highs was a 2.2. In content, it'll be a little bit more consistent.